You know what's absolutely mind-blowing? Every single night, you lay down for approximately 8 hours and completely surrender your conscious mind to the unknown. You close your eyes, drift into darkness, and somehow trust that your body will keep breathing, your heart will keep beating, and tomorrow you'll wake up refreshed. But here's what nobody ever told you. Those 8 hours aren't just downtime. They're the most powerful healing window your body has. And there's one simple command you can speak before sleep that literally awakens your cells and triggers profound healing at the deepest level. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking this is another sleep hack that promises miracles, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share isn't just some feel-good theory. It's based on the revolutionary science of how your subconscious mind communicates with every cell in your body when you sleep. And when you learn to speak the right language to your cells, healing doesn't just happen. It accelerates in ways that will leave you stunned. I know you've probably tried everything. Better mattresses, sleep apps, meditation, supplements, maybe even sleeping pills. You've read about sleep hygiene and created the perfect bedtime routine. But somehow, you still wake up tired, still dealing with the same health issues, still feeling like your body is working against you instead of for you. Here's what's really happening that nobody talks about. Your conscious mind might shut down when you sleep, but your subconscious mind becomes incredibly active. It's like switching from dial-up internet to high-speed fiber optic. Suddenly, your brain has unlimited bandwidth to send healing commands to every organ, every tissue, every cell in your body. But here's the problem. Most people go to sleep with their last thoughts being stress, worry, or random mental chatter. They're essentially programming their most powerful healing time with mental static. It's like having the world's most advanced healing technology and using it to play elevator music. Your cells are literally waiting for instructions. They're sitting there every night saying, "What should we repair? What should we regenerate? What should we heal?" And if you don't give them specific, positive commands, they just maintain the status quo. They keep producing more of whatever you've been experiencing. More inflammation, more pain, more fatigue, more of the same. But when you learn to speak directly to your cells with intention and authority before sleep, everything changes. Your body stops maintaining problems and starts creating solutions. Your immune system stops fighting against you and starts fighting for you. Your organs stop just functioning and start thriving. This isn't wishful thinking. This is cellular communication. And tonight, I'm going to teach you the exact words that turn your sleep into the most powerful healing session of your life. Because every night you don't use this command is a night you're wasting your body's natural healing potential. And frankly, you can't afford to waste another night. The first thing you need to understand is that your cells are not just biological machines randomly doing their jobs. They are intelligent, responsive, and constantly listening to the chemical and energetic signals your thoughts create. When neuroscientists study brain activity during sleep, they discover something remarkable. Your subconscious mind doesn't just process the day's events. It literally sends biochemical instructions throughout your entire body. Every thought you think creates a cascade of neurochemicals. When you think stress, your body produces cortisol. When you think peace, it produces serotonin. When you think healing, it activates your body's natural repair mechanisms. But here's where it gets fascinating. During sleep, your conscious mind's resistance disappears. You know that critical voice that says, "This won't work," or "That's impossible"? It goes offline. Suddenly, your subconscious has a direct highway to every cell without interference. It's like having VIP access to your body's control center. This is why people often wake up with solutions to problems they couldn't solve while awake. This is why athletes who visualize their performance before sleep show measurable improvement. This is why people who fall asleep thinking about healing often experience spontaneous recovery. Your sleep state is when your body becomes most programmable. Think of it like updating your phone's operating system. You can't do it while all the apps are running. You have to power down, enter a special mode, and then the real transformation happens. That's exactly what occurs when you sleep. Your body enters update mode. And the last program you run before shutdown becomes the primary instruction for your overnight healing session. Most people completely waste this golden opportunity. They fall asleep to Netflix, social media drama, or anxious thoughts about tomorrow's problems. They're literally programming their cells with chaos. But when you intentionally speak healing commands before sleep, you transform your rest into active regeneration. Your dreams become healing sessions. Your deep sleep becomes cellular renovation. Your entire night becomes a spa treatment from the inside out. The science is clear. Studies show that people who practice pre-sleep intention setting heal faster from injuries, recover quicker from illnesses, and maintain better overall health. Their bodies literally follow the instructions they're given, and the most powerful instruction you can give is the night command that awakens cells. Because when your cells wake up to their true potential, your entire body remembers how to heal itself. Now, let me tell you about Sarah. She came to me exhausted, dealing with chronic pain that doctors couldn't explain, and frustrated because nothing seemed to help. She'd tried every treatment, every therapy, every supplement on the market. She was spending thousands of dollars chasing solutions that only provided temporary relief. I taught her one simple thing. Before sleep, speak directly to her cells with authority and love. I gave her the exact command I'm about to share with you. She thought it sounded too simple to work, but she was desperate enough to try. 3 weeks later, she called me crying. Not from pain, but from relief. Her chronic inflammation had disappeared. Her energy levels were higher than they'd been in years. Her sleep was deeper and more restorative than ever. Her body had literally transformed itself overnight, night after night, following the healing instructions she spoke before sleep. This isn't an isolated case. I've seen this pattern repeat countless times. People with autoimmune conditions suddenly finding relief. Chronic pain sufferers waking up pain-free. Insomniacs finally sleeping peacefully. Athletes recovering faster than ever. All because they learned to communicate with their cells before sleep. Your body wants to heal. It's designed to heal. Every single day, your body replaces millions of cells. It repairs damaged tissue. It fights off infections. It maintains complex systems that keep you alive and thriving. But somewhere along the way, we've been taught that healing is something that happens to us, not something we actively participate in. We've been conditioned to believe that our bodies are beyond our conscious influence, that genetics determine everything, that aging is inevitable, that chronic conditions are permanent. But what if I told you that your words spoken with intention and feeling can literally reprogram your DNA expression? What if I told you that your thoughts can activate dormant healing genes? What if I told you that your sleep could become the most powerful medicine you've ever taken? Because all of this is scientifically documented. Epigenetics has proven that your environment and thoughts influence which genes are activated. Psychoneuroimmunology has shown that your mind directly affects your immune system. Sleep research has revealed that your subconscious state is when your body does its deepest healing work. The night command I'm about to teach you combines all of this science into one simple, powerful practice. It's not magic, though it might feel like it. It's applied biology. It's conscious healing. It's taking control of your body's natural repair mechanisms and directing them with precision. Here's the command that changes everything. Before you sleep tonight, place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and say with complete conviction, "Every cell in my body is awakening to perfect health. As I sleep, healing energy flows through every organ, every tissue, every fiber of my being. My body remembers its blueprint for perfect wellness and restores itself completely. I wake up renewed, regenerated, and radiating vibrant health." Say it slowly. Feel each word. Let the intention sink into every part of your body. This isn't just positive thinking. This is cellular programming. When you speak these words with feeling and conviction, several powerful things happen simultaneously. First, your nervous system shifts from stress mode to healing mode. Your parasympathetic nervous system activates, lowering cortisol and activating your body's repair mechanisms. Second, Your subconscious mind receives clear instructions about what to focus on during sleep. Instead of random processing, it has a specific healing agenda. Third, your words create measurable changes in your brainwave patterns. The theta waves associated with deep healing become more prominent. Fourth, your cells literally receive biochemical signals that promote regeneration and repair. It's not metaphorical, it's measurable. But here's the key. You must speak these words with authority, not hope, not as a wish, but as a command, not as something you want to happen, but as something you know is happening. Your cells respond to certainty, not uncertainty. They follow clear instructions, not vague suggestions. When you speak to your body with the same confidence you'd use to tell your dog to sit, miraculous things begin to happen. Your immune system stops attacking healthy tissue and focuses on real threats. Your stem cells activate and travel to areas that need repair. Your neurotransmitters rebalance. Your hormones optimize. Your circulation improves. Your inflammation decreases. All because you gave your body clear instructions before sleep. This command works because it aligns your conscious intention with your body's natural healing intelligence. You're not forcing anything. You're simply directing what already wants to happen. Now, let's talk about why this works on a deeper level. Your body is constantly eavesdropping on your thoughts. Every cell has receptor sites for the neurochemicals your brain produces based on your mental and emotional states. When you think fear, your cells receive fear chemicals. When you think love, they receive love chemicals. When you think healing, they receive healing chemicals. But during sleep, this communication becomes amplified. Your conscious resistance drops away, and your subconscious speaks directly to your cellular network without interference. It's like having a private conversation instead of shouting over crowd noise. The words you speak before sleep become the dominant program running in your body's background all night long. Think of your cells like tiny computers. During the day, they're running multiple programs: stress programs, worry programs, distraction programs. But at night, you can install new software. The healing command becomes the primary operating system for your overnight repair session. And here's something beautiful. Your cells want to heal. They're programmed for regeneration. Every cell in your body carries the blueprint for perfect health. But sometimes, they need a reminder of what they're supposed to be doing. They need clear directions about where to focus their energy. When you speak the healing command, you're essentially telling your cells, remember who you are, remember what you're capable of, remember your purpose, and they respond immediately. Within minutes of speaking this command, your body begins shifting into deep healing mode. Your breathing becomes more rhythmic, your heart rate variability improves, your muscle tension releases, your mind quiets. You're literally talking yourself into a healing state. But the real magic happens during sleep. While your conscious mind rests, your subconscious works tirelessly to fulfill the command you've given. It sends healing energy to injured areas. It optimizes organ function. It balances systems that have been out of harmony. It repairs damage at the cellular level. You wake up not just rested, but restored. Not just refreshed, but renewed. Not just recovered, but regenerated. And the more consistently you use this command, the more profound the results become. Because healing isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. And sleep is your most powerful tool. Let me share something that might surprise you. Your cells are more responsive to spoken words than to pills. That sounds crazy, I know. But research in psychoneuroimmunology has proven that your thoughts and words create immediate biochemical changes in your body. When you speak with conviction and emotion, your brain releases peptides that carry your message to every cell. These peptides are like molecular messengers. They knock on each cell's door and deliver your healing instructions directly. But here's where most people go wrong. They speak healing words with their mouth while their heart doubts the process. They say, I am healthy, while thinking this probably won't work. Your cells aren't stupid. They receive the mixed message and stay confused. For the night command to work, you must speak it with your whole being. You must feel it in your bones. You must believe it in your heart. You must know it in your soul. When you speak the healing command with complete conviction, something magical happens. Your cells stop maintaining illness and start creating wellness. They stop producing inflammation and start producing healing factors. They stop generating pain signals and start generating pleasure chemicals. Your body literally transforms from the inside out. And the beautiful thing is, this happens whether you understand the science or not. Your cells don't need you to have a medical degree. They just need you to give them clear, positive instructions with emotional conviction. Think of it like this. You're the CEO of your body. Every night, you have a board meeting with all your organs and systems. You can either give them vague directions and hope for the best, or you can give them a clear mission statement for optimal health. The healing command is your nightly mission statement. It aligns every cell with the goal of perfect wellness. And when every cell is working toward the same goal, healing happens at light speed. But you have to speak their language, and their language is conviction, emotion, and repetition. They respond to authority, not pleading. They follow commands, not suggestions. They fulfill certainty, not doubt. So tonight, when you speak the healing command, speak it like the powerful creator you are. Speak it like you're programming the most advanced healing machine in the universe, because that's exactly what you're doing. Here's what I want you to understand about the timing of this command. The moments just before sleep are sacred. Your brainwaves are shifting from the alert beta state into the receptive alpha and theta states. Your conscious mind is loosening its grip on reality. Your subconscious is opening like a flower to receive new programming. This is when your body is most programmable. This is when your cells are most receptive. This is when healing happens most easily. But most people waste these precious moments scrolling their phones, watching TV, or replaying the day's stresses. They're programming their cells with chaos instead of healing. They're installing virus software instead of healing apps. Tonight, you're going to do something different. You're going to honor this sacred time. You're going to treat these moments with the respect they deserve. Because what you do in the few minutes before sleep determines the quality of your entire night's healing session. Here's a simple ritual that amplifies the power of your healing command. Turn off all electronics at least 30 minutes before bed. Create a peaceful environment. Dim the lights. Take 3 deep breaths. Place both hands on your heart and feel its rhythm. This connects you to your body's natural intelligence. Now speak the healing command slowly and with deep feeling. Every cell in my body is awakening to perfect health. As I sleep, healing energy flows through every organ, every tissue, every fiber of my being. My body remembers its blueprint for perfect wellness and restores itself completely. I wake up renewed, regenerated, and radiating vibrant health. After speaking the command, lie down and spend a few moments visualizing healing light flowing through your body. See it reaching every cell. Feel it repairing and regenerating. Know that this is actually happening. Then release all effort and drift into sleep, trusting that your body is following your instructions. This simple ritual transforms your sleep from passive rest into active healing. Your dreams become healing visualizations. Your deep sleep becomes cellular regeneration time. Your entire night becomes a healing retreat. And tomorrow morning, you wake up not just because your alarm went off, but because your body has completed its healing work and is ready to greet the new day with renewed vitality. Now let's address the doubts that might be creeping into your mind. You might be thinking, this sounds too simple. How can just speaking words heal my body? I understand that skepticism. We've been conditioned to believe that healing requires complex treatments, expensive procedures, or powerful medications. But consider this. Your body heals cuts without your conscious effort. It fights off infections while you sleep. It repairs damaged tissue continuously. It maintains countless biological processes that keep you alive every moment. Your body is already a miraculous healing machine. The healing command simply helps you direct that existing power more effectively. Think about the placebo effect. People take sugar pills and get better because they believe they're taking medicine. Their belief alone triggers real healing. If belief in a fake pill can create real healing, imagine what belief in your body's actual healing power can do. The healing command works because it activates your body's innate healing wisdom. It focuses your subconscious mind on wellness instead of illness. It programs your cells for health instead of disease. You might also think, but I have real medical conditions. This can't possibly help with serious issues. Here's what I want you to understand. I'm not suggesting you ignore medical advice or abandon necessary treatments. The healing command works alongside medical care, not instead of it. In fact, it makes all other treatments more effective. When your mind and body are aligned for healing, medications work better. Surgeries have fewer complications. Recovery times shorten. Your entire healing process accelerates. Because healing isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about activating what's already perfect within you. Every cell in your body carries the DNA for perfect health. Every organ knows how to function optimally. Every system remembers how to work in harmony. Sometimes they just need a reminder. Sometimes they need new instructions. Sometimes they need permission to heal. The healing command provides all of this. It reminds your cells of their perfection. It gives them new instructions for wellness. It grants them permission to create miracles. And miracles are just unexplained healing that happens faster than we expect. Let me tell you about David, a 4 or 5-year-old construction worker who came to me with chronic back pain that had persisted for 3 years. He'd seen every specialist, tried every treatment, and was told he'd need surgery. He was skeptical about the healing command, but he was also desperate. I taught him the exact words I've shared with you. For the first week, nothing seemed to change, but I told him to trust the process. The body sometimes heals in layers, and deeper issues take time to resolve. By the second week, he noticed his sleep was deeper. By the third week, his morning stiffness was less severe. By the 6th week, his pain had decreased by 70%. 3 months later, he canceled his surgery. His body had healed itself using its own natural repair mechanisms, guided by the nightly healing commands. David's story isn't unique. I've witnessed this pattern hundreds of times. The healing command doesn't force your body to do anything unnatural. It simply optimizes your body's existing healing processes. It's like tuning a piano. The piano already has the capacity to make beautiful music. Tuning just helps it express its potential more clearly. Your body already has the capacity for perfect health. The healing command just helps it express that potential more fully. But here's something crucial. Healing often happens gradually, then suddenly. You might not notice changes for days or weeks, then wake up one morning feeling completely different. Your body might be working on deep repairs that aren't immediately visible. It might be addressing root causes before surface symptoms. It might be rebuilding systems from the foundation up. Trust the process. Trust your body's wisdom. Trust the power of your words spoken with conviction. Because every night you speak the healing command, you're making a deposit in your health bank account. Some nights the interest might not be visible, but compound healing is real, and eventually the results become undeniable. Your transformation might be gradual, or it might be dramatic, but if you stay consistent with the practice, change is inevitable. Because your body wants to heal more than you want it to heal. Here's something powerful about the healing command that most people overlook. It doesn't just heal physical ailments, it heals your entire being. When you speak those words with conviction, you're not just programming your cells for physical wellness. You're programming your entire energy system for optimal function. Your emotions begin to balance. Your mental clarity improves. Your spiritual connection deepens. Your relationships become more harmonious. Because everything is connected. Physical health affects emotional health. Emotional health affects mental health. Mental health affects spiritual health. And spiritual health affects everything else. The healing command creates a cascade of positive changes throughout your entire life. People often tell me that after practicing the healing command for a few weeks, They notice improvements they weren't even trying to create. Their anxiety decreases, their mood stabilizes, their focus sharpens, their creativity expands, their relationships improve, their abundance increases. This happens because healing isn't compartmentalized. When you heal one aspect of yourself, all aspects benefit. When you program your cells for wellness, you're programming your entire life for thriving. And here's the beautiful paradox. The more you focus on healing yourself, the more you become a healing presence for others. The more you radiate health, the more you inspire others to embrace their own healing journey. The more you embody wellness, the more you give others permission to do the same. Your healing becomes a gift to the world. Because healthy people create healthy families. Healthy families create healthy communities. Healthy communities create a healthy world. So when you speak the healing command each night, you're not just healing yourself. You're contributing to the healing of all humanity. You're raising the vibration of the entire planet. You're participating in the greatest healing movement in human history. Because we're all connected. Your healing matters. Your wellness matters. Your transformation matters. Not just to you, but to everyone whose life you touch. So speak the healing command with the conviction that you're not just changing your life, you're changing the world, one healed cell at a time. Now, let's talk about what to expect as you begin this practice. The first night you speak the healing command, you might notice subtle changes immediately. Your sleep might be deeper. Your dreams might be more peaceful. You might wake up feeling more rested than usual. These are signs that your body is responding to the new programming. Some people experience what I call healing adjustments in the first few days. You might feel more tired as your body redirects energy toward healing. You might have vivid dreams as your subconscious processes old patterns. You might feel emotions surfacing as your system releases stored stress. This is all normal and healthy. Your body is literally reorganizing itself around the new healing instructions. Think of it like renovating a house. There's often a period where things look messier before they look better. Your body might be doing some deep cleanup work before the visible improvements appear. Trust this process. Keep speaking the command. Keep believing in your body's wisdom. Because breakthrough often comes disguised as breakdown. After the first week, you'll likely notice your baseline energy improving. You might find yourself waking up naturally before your alarm. You might notice your mood is more stable throughout the day. You might find yourself craving healthier foods or feeling motivated to exercise. These are all signs that your cellular programming is shifting. By the second week, physical improvements often become noticeable. Pain might decrease. Inflammation might reduce. Digestion might improve. Sleep quality might enhance significantly. Energy levels might soar. Your body is responding to the consistent healing messages you're sending every night. By the fourth week, many people report feeling like they have a completely new body. Chronic issues that have persisted for years begin resolving. Energy levels reach heights they haven't experienced in decades. Mental clarity becomes crystal sharp. Emotional balance becomes effortless. This is the power of consistent cellular programming. But remember, everyone's healing journey is unique. Your timeline might be different. Your symptoms might resolve in a different order. Your improvements might be gradual or sudden. The key is consistency and faith. Speak the healing command every single night. Believe in your body's infinite capacity for regeneration. Trust that healing is happening even when you can't see it, because it is. Here's an advanced technique that can amplify the power of your healing command exponentially. After speaking the basic command, add specific instructions for any particular areas that need attention. If you're dealing with joint pain, add, "My joints are lubricated, flexible, and pain-free." If you have digestive issues, add, "My digestive system processes food with ease and efficiency." If you struggle with anxiety, add, "My nervous system is calm, balanced, and resilient." The more specific you can be, the more targeted your healing becomes. Your cells love detailed instructions. They respond beautifully to precise programming. But here's the crucial part. Speak these additional commands as if they're already true, not as if you hope they'll become true. Say, "My joints are flexible," not, "I hope my joints will become flexible." Say, "My heart is strong and healthy," not, "I want my heart to be healthy." Your cells respond to present tense certainty, not future tense possibility. You're not asking for healing. You're commanding it. You're not hoping for wellness. You're declaring it. You're not wishing for vitality. You're claiming it. This subtle shift in language creates a massive shift in results, because your subconscious mind and your cellular network respond to authority, not pleading. They follow confident commands, not desperate requests. Here's another powerful addition. After speaking your healing commands, spend a few moments in gratitude for the healing that's taking place. Say, "Thank you, body, for healing so perfectly. Thank you, cells, for responding so beautifully. Thank you, universe, for supporting my wellness so completely." Gratitude accelerates healing because it creates a positive feedback loop. When you appreciate your body's efforts, it works even harder on your behalf. When you acknowledge healing progress, more progress unfolds. When you celebrate your cellular intelligence, it expresses itself more brilliantly. Gratitude is like fertilizer for the seeds of healing you're planting with your commands. And here's something magical. The more grateful you become for your body's healing capacity, the more healing capacity it reveals. The more you appreciate your cellular intelligence, the more intelligent responses you receive. The more you celebrate your body's perfection, the more perfectly it functions. Because appreciation and improvement go hand in hand. What you appreciate, appreciates. Let me share the most important secret about the healing command. It works not because of the specific words you say, but because of the state of consciousness you enter when you say them. The words are vehicles. The real power comes from the love, faith, and gratitude you feel as you speak them. When you place your hand on your heart and speak to your cells with deep love and appreciation, something profound happens. Your heart generates a coherent electromagnetic field that affects every cell in your body. This field carries the vibration of love, and love is the most powerful healing frequency in existence. Your cells literally bathe in this loving energy as you speak the healing command. They remember that they are loved. They remember that they are appreciated. They remember that they are worthy of perfect health. And in that remembering, they begin to function at their highest potential. This is why the healing command must be spoken with feeling, not just mechanically repeated. The emotion behind the words is what activates your body's healing mechanisms. The love you feel for your body is what transforms ordinary words into healing commands. So as you speak tonight, speak with your whole heart. Feel deep appreciation for your amazing body that has carried you through life. Feel gratitude for every cell that works tirelessly to keep you healthy. Feel love for the miraculous intelligence that coordinates billions of biological processes every moment. Let that love flow through your voice as you speak the healing command. Let that appreciation infuse every word with healing power. Let that gratitude transform your sleep into a sacred healing ceremony. Because when you love your body, it loves you back by healing itself completely. When you appreciate your cells, they respond by functioning perfectly. When you speak to your body with the love and respect it deserves, miracles become natural, and healing becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Tonight, as you speak the healing command, remember that you're not just talking to cells, you're communicating with the intelligence that creates worlds. You're speaking to the same force that heals cuts, mends bones, and regenerates tissue. You're commanding the same power that beats your heart and breathes your lungs. Speak with the authority that power deserves, because that power lives within you, and it's been waiting for your command. Now I want to address something important. You might be wondering, how long do I need to do this practice? The beautiful truth is that once you start speaking the healing command, you'll never want to stop, because the results are so profound and the practice is so simple that it becomes as natural as brushing your teeth. But to answer your question directly, commit to this practice for at least 30 days. That's approximately how long it takes to establish new neural pathways and create lasting cellular changes. During these 30 days, speak the healing command every single night without exception. Even if you're tired, even if you're traveling, even if you're skeptical about whether it's working, consistency is the key that unlocks your body's healing potential. After 30 days, you'll likely notice such significant improvements that you'll want to continue the practice indefinitely. And that's perfect, because your body loves routine. It thrives on consistent, positive programming. The healing command can become your nightly gift to yourself. A few moments of love and appreciation that transform your sleep into a healing sanctuary. But here's something even more exciting. As you continue this practice over months and years, your healing capacity continues to expand. Your body becomes more responsive to your commands. Your cellular intelligence becomes more refined. Your healing abilities become more powerful. You're literally training your body to heal faster and more completely. Some people who have practiced the healing command for years report that they rarely get sick anymore. When they do experience health challenges, they resolve quickly and easily. Their bodies have become so efficient at healing that problems get addressed before they become serious. This is the long-term gift of consistent cellular programming. You're not just healing current issues, you're preventing future problems. You're not just addressing symptoms, you're optimizing your entire biological system. You're not just improving your health, you're revolutionizing your relationship with your body. And the most beautiful part is that this practice gets easier and more powerful over time. The words become more familiar, the feeling becomes more natural, the results become more dramatic. You develop a deep trust in your body's healing wisdom. You know with absolute certainty that you can direct your own healing. You become your own most powerful healer, because that's what you've always been. You just needed to remember how to access that power. The healing command is simply the key that unlocks what was already within you. Before we go further, let me share one more powerful story. Maria was 62 years old when she started using the healing command. She had been diagnosed with an autoimmune condition that caused chronic fatigue and joint pain. Her doctors told her it was progressive and incurable. She would need medication for life. But Maria decided to try the healing command alongside her medical treatment. Every night, she spoke the words with deep conviction and love. She visualized her immune system rebalancing itself. She felt gratitude for her body's healing work. After 6 months of consistent practice, her blood work showed remarkable improvements. Her inflammation markers had normalized. Her energy levels had returned to what they were 20 years earlier. Her joint pain had virtually disappeared. Her doctors were amazed. They called it a spontaneous remission. But Maria knew better. There was nothing spontaneous about it. She had consistently programmed her cells for healing every single night for 6 months. Her body had simply followed her instructions. This is the power available to you right now. Your cells are just as intelligent as Maria's. Your body has the same healing capacity. Your subconscious mind is equally responsive to healing commands. The only difference is whether you choose to use this power or ignore it. Tonight, you have the opportunity to begin your own healing miracle. You have the chance to speak life into your cells and activate their perfect healing potential. You have the power to transform your sleep into a nightly healing session. The question isn't whether this will work. The question is whether you'll give it the chance to work. Will you speak the healing command with conviction tonight? Will you trust your body's infinite wisdom? Will you believe in your own healing power? Because your cells are waiting for your answer. They're ready to follow whatever instructions you give them. They're prepared to heal whatever you ask them to heal. They're excited to show you what's possible when you align your conscious intention with their natural intelligence. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, remember that you're not just going to bed. You're entering a sacred healing space. You're beginning a conversation with the most intelligent healing system in the universe. You're commanding the same power that creates life itself. Speak with the authority that power deserves. And prepare to be amazed by what your body can do when you give it clear, loving instructions for perfect health. Here's your complete healing protocol for tonight and every night going forward. 30 minutes before your intended sleep time, begin your preparation ritual. Turn off all electronic devices. Create a peaceful environment with dim lighting. Take 3 deep, cleansing breaths to center yourself in the present moment. Sit comfortably or lie down in your bed. Place both hands over your heart and feel its steady rhythm. This physical connection helps you tune into your body's natural intelligence. Now, with complete conviction and deep feeling, speak these words out loud. Every cell in my body is awakening to perfect health. As I sleep, healing energy flows through every organ, every tissue, every fiber of my being. My body remembers its blueprint for perfect wellness and restores itself completely. I wake up renewed, regenerated, and radiating vibrant health. Say these words slowly, allowing each phrase to sink deeply into your consciousness. Feel the truth of what you're declaring. Believe in your body's capacity to fulfill these instructions. After speaking the basic command, add any specific healing instructions your body needs. Be precise, be positive, be present tense. Speak as if the healing is already happening, because it is. Then spend a few moments in gratitude. Thank your body for its constant healing work. Appreciate your cells for their intelligence and responsiveness. Express love for the amazing biological system that sustains your life. Feel this gratitude in your heart and let it flow through your entire being. Finally, visualize healing light flowing through your body. See it reaching every cell, every organ, every system. Feel it repairing, regenerating, and optimizing everything it touches. Know that this visualization is activating real healing mechanisms within you. Then release all effort and drift into sleep, trusting completely that your body is following your healing instructions. Let go of any need to monitor or control the process. Your conscious work is done. Now it's time to let your subconscious and your cellular intelligence take over. Sleep peacefully, knowing that profound healing is taking place. Trust that you will wake up renewed and regenerated. Believe that every night's healing session is cumulative, building upon the last. This is your new nightly practice. This is how you transform sleep from passive rest into active healing. This is how you become your own most powerful healer. Because the truth is, you've always had this power. You've just never been taught how to use it. Tonight, that changes. Tonight, you begin speaking the language your cells understand. Tonight, you start commanding the healing that is your birthright. Sweet dreams, and even sweeter healing. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up different. You might not notice it immediately, but something will have shifted. Your cells will have received their first official healing command from their conscious leader. They'll be excited, energized, and ready to show you what they can do when properly directed. Pay attention to subtle changes. Notice if you wake up more naturally. Observe whether you feel more rested. Be aware of any improvements in how your body feels. These small signs are your cell's way of saying, "We heard you. We're responding. Keep talking to us." And you will keep talking to them. Because now you know the secret that changes everything. Your sleep is not downtime, it's healing time. Your rest is not passive, it's powerfully regenerative. Your nights are not just breaks between days, they're opportunities for transformation. Every evening from now on, you have the chance to program your body for optimal health. Every night's sleep becomes a healing session guided by your conscious intention. Every morning becomes a celebration of your body's responsiveness to your commands. This is how you take control of your health. This is how you access your body's infinite healing capacity. This is how you transform from someone who hopes to heal into someone who commands healing. Your cells have been waiting for this moment. They've been ready to show you miracles. They've been prepared to demonstrate their incredible intelligence and responsiveness. All they needed was your conscious participation. All they required was your loving direction. All they wanted was permission to heal you completely. Tonight, you give them that permission. You provide that direction. You offer that loving guidance. And in return, they will heal you in ways that exceed your highest expectations. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to your healed body. Welcome to the miracle of conscious cellular communication. Your healing journey begins now, with the next command you speak. Make it count. Make it powerful. Make it filled with love and conviction. Because your cells are listening, and they're ready to amaze you with what they can do when you speak their language fluently. Sleep well, heal well, and prepare to wake up to a new level of vitality that you may have forgotten was possible. Your body remembers, and tonight, you're helping it remember even more clearly. This is just the beginning of your healing miracle. Sweet dreams, and even sweeter transformations.